Welcome to our Bhagavad Gita study session. We're very happy to have all of you today, and a very special welcome to our hosts for the session, Meenuji and Gaganji. Happy Navratri, and I'm sure that with the blessings of the Divine Mother, we will certainly take away a lot of wisdom and a lot of tools to remember from this session. So without any further ado, I would ask Meenuji to lead us in a prayer, thanking God and Guru for their blessings, after which Gaganji will get us started with the session. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. Thank you, Lavina ji, and a very warm welcome to all of you to our Bhagavad Gita study session. And I would like to wish you all happy Navratri. Let's start with a prayer to Guru, Lord Krishna and Radha Rani. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Gopikam Paramam Shodham Ladinim Shakti Rupini.
Thank you, Mummy and Lavina ji. Radhe Radhe to everyone. And yes, indeed, happy Navratri. Welcome to our Bhagavad Gita study session. We'll have a couple of different segments today, so we'll get through them one by one. First up, I'll bring up the flyer and see if anybody, of course, was able to see that and decide or guess maybe what it's about. So let's do that. Hopefully coming up on the screen momentarily. So yeah, just a quick, I'll just ask any one person if they want to raise their hand using the Zoom feature. Any guesses what we might be covering today? All right, Suryaji, please go ahead.
Yeah, I think this is time of Dashara. So I think Maya Devi is what we are, or Durga is what we are talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. Indeed. Navratri week, right? So thank you so much, Suryaji. So that is right here. We're going to actually get through this in a few questions, but you're absolutely correct. Honoring Navratri. Still, we'll connect it a little bit, of course. Bhagavad Gita, no doubt. And it's a special topic, of course, for Navratri. So not the Churn and Learn series that we've been doing so far. We'll get back to that next week, of course. So with that, I'll stop sharing the screen. We'll plunge right into our few questions. We'll only ask one person for each question. And then, as I said, we'll move on to a couple of other segments. So this will hopefully help you connect information for Navratri and from what we've covered in recent weeks and still Chapter 7 Bhagavad Gita. We'll just hear from one person. Hopefully, many of you, of course, know who we celebrate, Navratri for, but there's an umbrella term to describe that entity. That's what we're looking for. And in fact, just for this part, I'll bring up the screen again and still put it on the flyer because maybe there will be some hint over there. Sometimes hints are in pictures, sometimes they are in words. That's all I'll say now. All right. So it looks like in the chat window, we're getting some answers. So we see Durga ji, Ma Durga, Shakti, and indeed, Bilji, would you like to go off or mute and tell us your response, please? Let's have you off mute. Here we go.
I think it's Mother Divine. The different aspects of Mother Divine are being celebrated.
Yes, absolutely right. Yep. Mother Divine, the Divine Mother, indeed. Thank you so much, Bilji.
Shakti and Shaktiman.
Shakti and Shaktiman. Absolutely right. Yep. Radha is Shakti and Krishna is Shaktiman. Can you also translate that for the audience, Lavina ji?
The
just simple English.
Energy and the energetic.
Yeah, that's right. Energy and energetic. So again, Radha is the energy or Shakti. Krishna is the energetic or Shaktiman. Okay. And again, something we have seen a number of times earlier in chapter 7. All right. Let's go to
So that is the Radha Tattva. that Sri Krishna, he also, though we know that he is the Supreme Lord, but he is the one who puts Radha's foot dust on his head. So he is getting, he also worships Radharani. Okay, so this is what we learned in Radha Tattva recently, that Krishna and Radha, they are the same, they are one. When Radha takes male form, it is Krishna. When Krishna takes female form, it is Radha, and it is to give us a basis for our bhakti. They took two different roops and they did all those leelas. So, energy and energetic, Shakti and Shaktiman. With that, we will move to third question. So today, through these questions, we have connected chapter 7 to the festival of Navratri. That is what the flyer mentioned through the picture and few words. And the questions are also based on that.
Lavina ji, please go ahead.
Yog Maya.
Yes. Yep. Yog Maya. So hopefully you all remember that now. In chapter 7, we talked about Maya, right? That's material energy or Prakriti. We talked about Jeev, right? The soul energy, Jeev Shakti. And then even above that, transcendental to that, Yog Maya. So definitely go back, look at the early verses of chapter 7 and look at the content on Yog Maya. That is the
And
divine
Krishna
power.
said that he is veiled by Yog Maya. First, we have to break this ring of material energy, the Maya, that worldly things that we are all the time running after. After breaking that, which will take many lifetimes, then we have to go through Yog Maya. That is only the way to reach God. Without that, we cannot. So, Yog Maya is the divine power that is veiling the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. We'll move to next question.
Yeah, and Mummy, I'm glad you mentioned the word veiled, because indeed, in just recent verses, also towards the end of chapter 7, this came up. So not just the early verses, and veil, we are also talked about the curtains, if you all remember the
Yes.
flyer on the two
Yes.
curtains.
Yes.
So yeah, that is also for Yog Maya. All right, Sudhakarji, you can start us off, please. One
name only.
expression.
Radharani.
Radharani. All right. Thank you, Sudhakarji. Suryaji, you can go next.
It's from the left hand of Radharani, Goddess Lakshmi.
All right. Yep. Goddess Lakshmi. Yep. Thank you, Suryaji. Any others? I see Gopalji has put in the chat window Uma Devi and Sita Mata. Yep. Any others that come to mind? In fact, we should take at least one more name, especially because of what today is. So let's see, Bilji, please go ahead.
Yeah, only one more name. Rest all are covered.
Well, I think Durga's been mentioned several times today. So
Yeah, definitely. Durga for sure. That is correct, Bilji. And of course, all these are just, it's all the same one divine power, the one supreme entity. But also in particular today, of course, we also have, it's Kalratri, right? The 7th day, as Mummy said, Saptami. It's in honor of the Kalratri form.
Kalratri.
Also
Kalratri.
as I
That
think
is
Radha.
the terrible roop of
Yeah.
Durga, okay? Whereby she, became really scary for the demons and evil people, okay? So as we all learned that there are 3 main roops of Durga, Mata, Divine Mother. So, Ma Durga, actually Gagan, Durga and Kali are almost the
Yeah, they're
same,
often
okay?
considered, very the same. Yep.
Okay. And then there is Saraswati and Lakshmi. Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom, and Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity.
Yep.
And then we have Sita Mata. Okay. Parvati is the another best half of Shankar. Okay. Uma also same name for Parvati. And then the loving form of Divine Mother is Radharani. That is on the top. Okay. That is how we move in our spiritual journey. Based on, our earlier days when we are needing some help. So there is a different form of Divine Mother which takes care, which helps us. And slowly, we move to the loving form. That is the Prema Bhakti. Okay. Until now, we are doing Sadhan Bhakti, whereby we need to put in a lot of effort. And while doing sadhan bhakti, after few lifetimes, a time comes when God graces you. And then God graces you with what? That is prema bhakti. That is when you connect with Radharani. And that bhakti, you don't have to do it yourself. It just dawns upon you. It happens on its own. Okay. So one of these Swamiji's shorts is very good about this explanation. So keep on watching Swamiji's videos and shorts, and you will keep on learning loads of wisdom and knowledge.
I see in the chat window. Yep, Bilji and Suryaji. Yep, indeed. That is the Lavina ji. You want to say it? Your hand raised.
She's the most loving form, and I like Gopalji mentioning Ladini Shakti, like the bliss giving, the highest bliss giving form.
Absolutely. Yep. So well summarized for everyone. The loving form indeed. Gopalji will read out your answer. That is absolutely correct. Bhakti. Yep. Suryaji as well. Yep. Bhakti Yog. We've heard perhaps in lectures, you'll see in Swamiji's videos along the way as well. In Bhakti Yoga, the position of the Divine Mother is very, very important. Okay? And then with that, Mommy's going to take us to the last question.
How does it come? How will we get bhakti? You all know that.
Yeah, kind of an ironic question if you think about it, right? Because we all want to do bhakti, perform bhakti, but apparently we first have to get bhakti. So Sudhakarji, please tell us what you have in mind.
You need to surrender, you need to have faith and knowledge, and then ultimately surrender. Then only, the bhakti develops in you. And then
Okay, we'll hang on to that. And next, Annapurnaji, let's hear from you. Radhe Radhe.
Yeah, is this sadhana? I think sadhana.
Okay, we'll hang on to that as well. Yeah, thank you, Annapurnaji. And last, Suryaji, you can go next.
Knowledge leads to faith, and faith leads to love.
Okay. All right, we'll store that as well. Mummy, reveal the answer, please, in the interest of time. Everyone's in the right direction, but they're kind of halfway there, right? The step.
Yeah, everybody's in the right direction. We have to learn that we need knowledge. Yes. We need to surrender. Yes. There was another answer also, Gagan.
There was sadhana, there was faith.
Sadhana.
Yep,
Yes.
surrender.
But see, remember, many people are trying to do, but somebody says, I don't get time, there is too much work. Somebody will say, this is happening. Oh, I wanted to do, it does not happen. Somebody sits for sadhana and still the mind is wandering here and there. So what is it? How will we get that bhakti? Bhakti you get only when that Radharani graces you. That grace is very important. Divine Mother's grace is very important. Till that happens, you cannot do bhakti on your own. It does not happen. And I hope many of you who are in this, who are doing bhakti, that means you are already graced. But you may be noticing many people around you whom you may think or you may want that they should also be doing. They are not able to do. Why? Because still not yet graced by the Divine Mother. So bhakti we get by grace. So with that, we can move to the next segment, Gagan.
Yeah, thank you, Mummy. And I saw Gopalji gave that answer as well, to get grace. So indeed, that is right. I'll make a special mention. I know there's a few other names as well, but I believe there's a Manojji here today. I think that is a sign of grace, because Suryaji had recommended to you, and you're giving it a shot. So thank you so much for being part of the class, and glad to, of course, see our continuing and other participants as well. So we're going to momentarily on the screen put up Devi Suktam, which is one of the, of course, prayers or mantras in honor of Devi, right? The Divine Mother. So we'll have very shortly Mummy walking us through that.
शारदीय नवरात्रों की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। आइए देवी सूक्तम का पाठ करते हैं। So I want to say that this is a very important stotram from Durga Saptashati. Okay, so in this one, what is happening? This is a proclamation by Devi herself of her own power, her glories, her pervasiveness, that she is pervading all over, and her actions. So this hymn, it depicts the feminine form of the Divine Mother, and how that form is, it is the ultimate source. It is the creative force, and it is the supreme divinity. So this hymn comes from Rig Veda. It is one of the very, very old, more than 1,000 years old hymn. Okay, it comes from Rig Veda, and it expounds on the idea that the entire universe emerges from the primeval source, and it visualizes the universal power as a female. Remember that. Devi herself is explaining her power, her glory, her actions, and her pervasiveness. So we come back to the same thing what we recently learned in Radha Tattva in this chapter 7, where Krishna and Radha are same. And when Krishna also worships Radha, so then we have proven already from Swamiji's and Kripaluji Maharajji's videos that Radha, or the Divine Mother, is the supreme entity. That is what we are listening in these verses. So we have Sanskrit version, we have English transliteration version, and there is the meaning also. So I would want everybody to listen to this rendition for 10 minutes, and whatever maximum you can get from the slides, please keep on getting into yourself. So we'll go ahead. Namo Devye Mahadevye Shivaye Satatam Namaha Namaha Prakrite Bhadraye Niyataha Pranatasmatam Raudraye Namo Nityaye Gaure Dhatre Namo Namaha Jyotsnaye Chindurupinne Sukhaye Satatam Namaha Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vishnumayeti Shabdita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Bhranti Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha Indriyanam Adhishthatri Bhutanam Chakhileshu Ya Bhuteshu Satatam Tasye Vyaptai Devye Namo Namaha Chit शक्तिरूपेण या कृत्स्ने तद्व्याप्ये स्थितायां जगत् नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। जय माता दी। जगतियां जोतां वाली माता तेरी सदा ही जय। जयकारा शेरा वाली दा बोल सांचे दरबार की जय। Give glory to that Devi Ma. And if you noticed that most of the verses, Namastasya, 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 Namo Nama, that means, O Devi Ma, O Divine Mother, who is Samsthita. That word also came again and again. Samsthita means she is established in us. The way we say that we have the Jivatma, the individual soul, and the Paramatma, divine soul. Similarly, this is Divine Mother. She is situated, established in us in various forms. Now, what are those? There is one thing, Matri Rupin. She is like a mother. There is one form, Kanti Rup. That means beauty. There is one form, Shanti Rup. That means peace. There is one form, Tushti Rup. That means contentment. There is one form, there is what? Another word? Bhranti Roop. That means when you can't understand things. So there are basically different emotions, different powers. All that is that Divine Mother who is situated in Sarva Bhuteshu, means all the living beings. Okay? That Divine Mother is the one who is situated in us in different emotions, in different powers. She is the one giving us everything. And we bow down in front of that mother, and we prostrate in front of that mother. We say thanks to her, and we are being grateful to her for empowering us with so many different emotions and powers. Okay, so that is what this Devi Suktam is about. You may have to listen it many times again and again, and you will see with the meaning, you will understand. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu and Samsthita, that is all same. Namastasya, Namastasya, Namo Nama, that is same. Only one word is different in each verse. Somewhere it is Shanti, somewhere it is Matri, somewhere it is Bhranti, somewhere it is Tushti, okay, somewhere it is Chetana, that is consciousness. So there are different words. This is how you will improve your dictionary of Sanskrit words, and then you can contemplate on it. Just listen to it and contemplate. And those then who want to understand further, maybe I will take it up in our Bhagavad Gita recitation session. So you are all welcome there to join us. Okay. With that, we'll move to the next segment of today's special session. So today, as you know, this is the Navratri special session. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up on the screen, and as you all start watching or hearing, you'll see getting into, in fact, a meditation. So as you all know, for meditation, make yourself comfortable as needed. We'll give you the instructions as well as it starts, but I'll get you all a few seconds to readjust as needed, and then I'm going to press play over here.
So I would like everybody to start their Roop Dhyan meditation along with this. As you keep on listening, keep on doing your Roop Dhyan. Radhe Radhe, Jai Mata Di. Let's meditate today on the Divine Mother and her various forms, slowly taking an evolutionary journey and appreciating all that she has blessed us with. The doorbell rings. Visualize yourself opening the door, stunned as you see Radha Rani standing and smiling. Your heart beats rapidly, but you stand stuck, frozen. Suddenly it all dawns upon you. Several moments have elapsed till you are jolted, but she is still standing patiently. You kneel down with hands folded in prayer before resting your head at her feet. She lifts you up and lovingly embraces you. As you welcome her inside your house, you feel a reassuring warmth in your heart. All this time, in each of her forms, Radha Rani has been with you. She, the Divine Mother, in your heart and by your side, every time. With that most blissful visual, rub your palms a few times. Now, briefly place your palms over your eyes. And next, gently rub your eyelids with your fingertips. Gradually, blinking a few times, open your eyes, ending with your hands folded and head bowed. Radhe Radhe, Jai Mata Di.
So yeah, hopefully you all could participate in that as best as possible. Didn't mention, but obviously, we'll send the links later. And even if you couldn't do all of it, of course, maybe you were able to see the visuals and try to get added inspiration or encouragement. And would be curious to hear from a couple of people how your sort of meditation practice or exercise went. So feel free to raise your hand using the Zoom feature and let us know. Suryaji has given a very touching comment in the chat window. Thank you so much. That's really humbling to hear, but also, yeah, just very, very inspiring. He said, simply blissful, totally in tears. Thank you, Maji. Yep.
The meditation was very good, but I only was wondering why it was so short. That was only my comment. Really, I felt when you stopped medicine, when Radharani came to my house, I did not offer her sweets, anything, and you just stopped. So I thought, why you stopped so early? Okay.
Well, Sudhakarji, so this way, today we experienced Ma Saraswati, Ma Durga, then Sita Mata, and Radha Rani. She literally came to our house. So you can listen to the meditation again. This is the first part is in English and the second part is in Hindi. Both of them are in my voice, but the content is all original and written by Gagan only. And he only makes the video. I'm only the person who is speaking that. Very happy to know that you enjoyed it and you felt it is short. So do practice it again at home. So we'll take blessings from Radha Rani. Keep joining us for more information. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Lavina ji. And thank you, Gagan.
Thank you, Mommy. Thank you, Lavina ji, and everyone. See you next time. Radhe Radhe.